touching 100, almost 100 guys. 100 kmph on a 110cc scooter.
India is a country which is famous for its commuting segment scooters and motorcycles, and it is this same segment which has helped the country's automobile industry take a huge height. And well, when we talk about commuters, how can we stay away from Hero MotoCorp, formerly known as the Hero Honda motorcycles? Well, today I have with me the latest offering in the scooter segment. Yes, it's the iconic and the legendary Hero Pleasure X-Tech. Well, they have transferred their X-Tech technology to the scooter as well, and this comes with host of changes. Let's find out what this scooter has to offer. Well, this is Prasun Banerjee. You are watching Automania. Let's get started with the cinematic first.
Hero MotoCorp has upped its scooter game by launching the new Pleasure Plus X-Tech edition in India. It gets a host of additional features which set it apart from the other variants of the scooter. What comes as the segment first feature in this scooter is the LED projector headlamp that's claimed to deliver 25% more better illumination. Another highlight is the availability of Bluetooth functionality for its semi-digital instrument console. Once connected with the rider's smartphone, the updated cluster gives incoming call alerts, missed call alerts, message alerts, and phone battery status. The Pleasure Plus X-Tech is available in a new Jubilean yellow color that looks gorgeous and exclusive to this variant. Similar to the already existing Platinum variant of the scooter, the X-Tech trim features chrome accents on the certain body panels along with a pillion backrest. The rest of the aspect of the Pleasure Plus X-Tech remains exactly the same as the other variants. It is powered by 110cc air-cooled engine that churns out 8 bhp of max power at 7000 rpm and 8.7 Nm of peak torque at 5500 rpm. To help you save fuel, Hero has equipped the scooter with i3S technology, which is essentially the auto start-stop function. It also gets the side stand engine cut-off switch. Hero has priced this new Pleasure Plus X-Tech at a price of 69,500 rupees ex-showroom Delhi, which makes it around 3,000 rupees more expensive than the Platinum trim, which was the top spec model until now. Looking at the updates, the X-Tech incorporates the added premium, which it just seems justified. Talking about the suspension, in the front is bottom link with spring-loaded hydraulic damper. The swing arm with the spring-loaded hydraulic dampers are present in the rear suspensions. The scooter has a fuel capacity of around 4.8 liters, and with a ground clearance of 155 millimeters, it's quite decent for Indian roads. The curb weight is around 104 kgs, which is pretty light comparing to the other scooters in this segment. The front and rear both comes with 90 section tires, which are of course tubeless ones, and the brakes are 130mm up front and also 130mm at the rear. And guys, I can't wait to take this scooter out for a ride review and to check what has changed and what has not. So let's take this baby out for a ride review and see what this scooter has to offer for Indian customers.
So guys, let's get started with the ride review. And first impressions, The starting has been so smooth, and yes, although it's not having the same technology as the Honda does with the silent start system, but it still does a very good enough job, I would say. Let me go to that side of the road. Okay, and we are off. The first thing which I am feeling is the initial push. This has changed a lot from the older generation. The initial push and the torque is really nice, with a torque of around 8.7 Nm of max torque at around 5,500 RPM and 8.1 PS of max power at around 7,000 RPM. This does a really pretty good job, I would say. The mirrors are all chromed out and does a really nice job, the clarity and the visibility of the traffic from my back is really clear, and I have no problems with that at all. Means literally no problems. Oops. Oh bhaiya ji. Sorry, I caught a bit of cold because the weather is changing, and be careful guys, this weather is really dangerous, in transition from the summer to winter, it's too dangerous. So anyways, what I first thing which I can see here is the upgradation of the speedometer cluster. Now it has got a digital unit along with the analog speedometer, and it also has the SMS and the call alerts. Although the turn-by-turn navigation is not been included in this scooter, you have a side stand cutoff indicator, the fuel level, the overall speedometer looks clean and updated. Actually, what I'm trying to say, it is much updated than the older generation. The headlight LED is full LED, and the retro classic scooter looks really updated, guys. Means you would really feel nice with this scooter. One second, these intersections are really dangerous. Okay, let's be careful. Okay, fine, we're good to go. Yes, let's give it a bit of revs. Although let me check the top speed now. 90, we're going around 95. We're touching 100, almost 100 guys. 100 kmph on a 110cc scooter. The brakes also is feeling really nice, and you get a lot of confidence from the braking as well. So really good job done by Hero MotoCorp with this scooter. The top end is really working nice this time. Although one thing which I really felt could have been better is the power in the mid-range. That could have been better, although that is sacrificed because of the low end, which is getting a lot of torque, and also at the top end. Both have improved a lot, but the mid-range could have been better. So okay, that's not a big deal because we are getting some improvements from the top end and the low end. So that's a big bonus, and those are the people we live over here with, coming the wrong side, that to on a service lane on highways. Anyways, so yes, I'm very impressed with the scooter's overall look, overall the way it is performing. The low end and the high end, the mid range could have been better, but we can't expect everything to be perfect. So this is fine. i3s is a new addition in this scooter. i3s, you switch it off, you can switch it on. I'll just show how i3s works. Now the i3s is switched on, so let's see the working. I'll just stop in the light and see what happens. I just stopped. 1 2 3 4 5 6. around 5 to 6 seconds the scooter goes off automatically because of i3s. Now start it and go. That will help you save a lot of fuel when you are in a stop go traffic condition. That's a good addition if you want to save your fuel. But if you are one of those who gets irritated with the scooter getting off every time you stop on a traffic light, then you can switch the system off and it will work as a normal scooter. So not a big deal at all, but it's a really nice addition, you know, to the Hero MotoCorp line of motorcycles. Now it is also being transferred to the scooters. So good job by Hero MotoCorp. Overall the dash feels really nice, and another thing, you will get a retro feeling with the scooter. It's not a modern scooter which looks modern with curved edges, you know, with the sharp edges and all. This is a scooter with, you know, with the retro look, and this does serve the purpose as well. The seat height is comfortable enough. The weight is very light with 104 kgs curb weight. So that is a really, you know, good offering from Hero MotoCorp. The scooter is light, so you can maneuver it really nicely. The brakes are nice. The suspension is a bit harsh. Through that bump, it did feel a bit harsh. I'll check in the next bump we are having, but I felt it is a bit harsh. You've got quite a amount of under seat storage. You can fit a full size helmet over there. That is a great addition, you know. And you also have the USB charger over here. The USB charger is just around the corner, so you can put your phone plugged in and keep your phone over here. These are the decent storage spaces you'll get. So these are overall great additions to the overall feeling and, you know, user experience of the scooter. Okay, I'll just go through the bump and see. Yes, it does feel a little bit harsh. I'm at a speed of 15 kph and it did feel really harsh. So that could have been an improvement. Suspension, that could have been a bit softer. It's too stiff for my liking. And but Hero has done a compensation with that by increasing the power at the top end and also given a lot of torque in the low end. So I'll just show you the low end. Yes, low end is good, but in the mid range it does struggle. Again, the high end, yes, at this point you get a kick off and a burst of power. So that's the character of the scooter anyways. Every scooter has its own character, so this has that kind of character. So no issues at all. I'm very fine and very okay with the way the scooter is riding, the way it is handling. It's being very lightweight. It is very much easy, especially for women who would be riding this scooter. Means mostly the scooter is targeted towards the to young, you know, to people who are, you know, who want to go for light scooter, daily commuting, also for women for commuting to their work, office, or even to college. So this will serve the purpose really well because of the lightweight and easy handling. And with all the new technology Hero is providing with the LED, and LED headlight is also almost 30% more brighter than the than the ongoing other LEDs. So and overall the older generation had bulbs, it didn't have LED also. So that's a very good addition. The chrome, there is a lot of chrome in the scooter. You have got the chrome mirrors, which does feel nice, but you need to take very good care of it. You have to clean it regularly and have to take really good care of it. The color is just magnificent, guys. Absolutely mind-blowing, because this color is a different one and it does show, you know, it will be yellow once it, and if you see at some other angle you will find it as creamy, and you can also get a hint of pearls. So it's a 3D color, what they are saying. I just heard it, they call it a 3D color, something like that. I don't know what the technology they are calling it, but something it gives that effect, 3D effect. So overall it's a very purposeful scooter, well built scooter. The build quality is there, and with Hero MotoCorp, you already know the service centers and all you have everywhere, so that is no problem at all for Hero MotoCorp. Parts are cheap, maintenance is too low for Hero scooter and motorcycles. So overall a really well built scooter on a very good budget. Guys, let me say, guys, what do you think about this scooter? Do you think it's worth it? And do you think the scooter does serve the purpose of a regular customer for commuting? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like what we do, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to Automania guys for exclusive automotive content, bike reviews, technical reviews like these. Guys, that's it for the ride review. Let me know how did you like this ride review of the new Hero Pleasure X-Tech. And if you have any kind of questions, do feel free to comment in the comment section down below. I would be more than happy to answer any of your queries regarding this scooter or any kind of technical questions. On that note, it's time to end the ride review. Let's move on to the next segment.
Well guys, I hope you like the review of the Hero Pleasure Plus X-Tech. Well, this scooter proposes a strong competition to the other manufacturer in the country right now. Well, let me know in the comment section down below what did you feel about the new offering from Hero MotoCorp. And if you are in Durgapur region and if you are interested in any kind of Hero offering, you can visit Datta Automobiles Private Limited Durgapur. The details are given in the description box down below. Yes guys, on that note, it's time to wrap up this episode of Automania. I will see you in some other videos with some bike reviews, scooter reviews or some technical content. Till then, as I always say, wear your helmets when you are riding, wear your seatbelts while driving and never drink and drive. This is Prashant Banerjee. You are watching Automania. Signing off. Ta-da!